ho ho precious channel, occasionally by some, by those in the know, called the Amber Council. Welcome to Acquisitions Intoxicated. Of course, I'm your host and digital cyber friend, Jerford K. Horkins. I am joined. Yeah, I'm trying it.
You're feeling it out, testing it.
I'm trying some brand.
It's great.
Obviously, I'm trying this new branding in concert with my sort of brand advisor.
Yeah.
We're trying a new company.
Yeah.
No, none of that's
true.
I love it. I am joined, as always, by Acquisitions Intoxicated brewmaster Eric Benson. He has many names, some you're worthy to know. Of course, Edge Benson, Azerbaijan, the notorious EJB. They're all in that continuum, to be sure. Back on the decks, of course, we have the channel's own Jack Lemon. We also have some treasures that were
have
brought.
appeared.
I guess we've been doing this. I guess we've been at this for a year now. So Clues has brought us some treasures.
Because Clues is the best.
Well, here, after we've cracked the bottle, let's take a look at the treasures. I know you want to open the bag.
It's a bag in front of me with Intoxicated on it.
I know that.
Do you understand how tempting this is?
I understand the temptation. What I am saying is I want you to edge the gift.
Oh, God, that's rough.
Now,
guy named Smith.
Thank you, guy named Smith. Now, it's like this. Every episode of Acquisitions Intoxicated has with it. There's a new GIF, I guess.
When did that get made?
I'm not a part of this.
Crap.
I'm not a part of this. Now, every episode of Akin, of course,
Wait. Hold on. I want to wait. The St. Brian. Azerbaijan is a character in our weekly game as a dwarven brewmaster. St. Brian.
That's the shit right
that
there.
Made
That's
my
the
day.
shit. Squunchy, Jay Reel's back at it, pajow! So it's like this. Every episode, of course, adheres fully to the hero's journey. That's something we pride ourselves on. We're going to start by adding ingredients for this, in this case, for Lord's Favor, from this bag into this device.
Yep.
Then I will insert this box into the brewing appliance. Currently a Pico Brew Zymatic, the first time with absolute precision.
Hey, you had it last week.
Dude, last time
it was good.
Last time was a mysterious outlier, and I was delighted by it. After which, thank you, Taurus. After which we're gonna crack into this, a 7-year aged bottle of something called Tactical Nuclear Penguin. The 32% that one sees written on this side of the bottle, I assume that can't possibly be the ABV. I assume that's just a sigil.
Yeah, it's just it's a mark. The penguin loves the number 32.
The mark of quality.
Yeah,
well, that's well understood.
Yeah.
Well, so that is horrifying, and I can't wait. My understanding is that Jeff
will be joining us here.
Yeah, indeed. His thirst is real, and of course he'll come on in. And then after, we're going to get back at it. Our traditional task here on the show, we're going to craft up something brand new and fun with the channel. So
let's hit it with these grains.
Without further ado. So go into the...
Why don't you put your craw into that bag?
Well, yeah. I was just going to say, we'll go into the spine of the...
So this is Lord's Favor. It was made with Vienna malt and Munich malt as the two base malts.
So it's going to be very sweet.
Yep, with a little bit of Special B. And some biscuit.
Oh, yeah, the biscuit's up in your face.
Right. That sweet, sweet biscuit. Now, remember, we made this for very low ABV. This is only 4%er.
Right. Oh, so this is designed for easy end of summer drinking. Yeah.
But the smell coming off of that biscuit is just absolutely.
Well, the biscuit is madness.
fantastic.
I have to say, the one that we did last week, I think that is. I mean, obviously, every time you put your face in a bag full of grains,
yeah, it's great.
you emerge in a better mood.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that I think that bill,
is
that malt
something
bill
special.
is the sort of thing that you found a brewery on.
Yeah.
Like, we could come back to that and just inflect it with different other
absolutely.
ingredients, different yeasts.
Yeah, that was Flavored Enemy, which was an oatmeal stout.
Well, indeed, and that was basically whatever the brew equivalent of a mixtape is. We put that together for our friends over at New Belgium.
Yep.
Kind of a twist on their Voodoo Ranger series. It is pretty fucking compelling. Next up, we've got some Northern Brewer. Is that right?
Yeah, you're gonna throw in a half an ounce of Northern Brewer.
Okay.
Take a whiff of that delicious.
Well, yes, this is Northern Brewer is a classic, right?
Classic, noble hop. It has great flavor.
When they say Northern Brewer, do they mean northern, like the northern part of Germany?
Yeah.
Yeah, spicy with hints of wood and wild fruit. That sounds like a great hop.
There's nothing wrong with that hop.
Oh yeah, it's
right.
Well, it's, for lack of a better term, stanky. Mm-hmm. Like it actually has kind of, I mean, in the best possible way.
Yeah.
It has notes of sock.
Ah, yes. The finest sock.
Notes of gym sock.
Yeah. Sweat from 1,000 volleyball matches.
Oh, no. It's crystallized here and concealed. All right, that's good.
Okay.
Cage 2.
Cage 2, you're going to get 3/4 of an ounce of this Saz, my friend.
Oh, okay. We went... Interesting. Mm-hmm. We went with a noble on this one for the flavoring hop?
Yep.
Interesting. Very mild, pleasant hop.
It's just pleasant.
Thanks, Czech Sauce.
It's just pleasant.
It just comes right up to the door. Hey, I'm Czech Sauce.
I'm pleasant.
I'm known
as mild.
I'm known as a pleasant hop.
Yeah, I'm not in your face. I'm going to stand away from your door and tell you.
Oh, exactly. I'm going to give you room.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you address the guest.
Czech hops Saz stands on your stairs instead of right at the door.
Yeah, exactly. And like, listen, like, look, I don't want to make it weird.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, and that has even more. That's like the I would say that has the richness of that sort of grease, that sort of mid-toe grease that collects. Here, now that I've said it, you smell it, and you're gonna smell the richest foot. So, like, if a foot could be a sauce or rub. Yeah. So how much of this foot powder are we putting in there? Oh, it's right in front of he could not be seen at all. Thank you. Here, now how much of this? How much of this bad boy? You okay?
No, now you've ruined Saz for me.
Oh,
for all lifetime.
The best foot.
3/4 of an ounce.
Like a giant's foot. Right? They can't get down
there.
They
can't get in that.
Mm-hmm. Et voilà. C'est bon. Now, so we got something good here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be pleasant, not unlike the Czech sauce.
Yeah, mild and pleasant.
Yeah, friendly.
Yep. And I mean, and that's probably how you should approach your insertion today. Approach with mild friendliness.
Politeness.
Yeah.
Right?
Just, hey guys,
say,
I'm here to brew.
Hey, what's up?
Are
it's
you
like,
here to brew?
It's like,
son of a bitch, that's awesome.
What,
it doesn't have to be Josh anymore.
He's back at it? Oh.
Yes!
Dude, so even the spirit of the vile Josh has infected this realm. All right, you devil. Here we go.
Okay, you got one shot.
Right over here. I've got one shot. Do not miss my chance to blow. Whoa. Is that what you're suggesting?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right, ready? No.
Damn rabbit. I mean, really? Even after a couple jiggles? What about the wiggles? What about the beeps? Cheeps? There it is. There it is.
Right.
There it is.
All right, so let's get that Wi-Fi popping. Get that boil going. We're looking for Lords, right?
Yeah, resync it if you can.
Oh, definitely.
Because we've got too many beers.
Oh no! I mean, we have shown you the back end now.
Yeah.
After a year of this, I mean, we're sitting at over 50.
Yeah.
Right.
It's unbelievable. How do we even get to other names?
Yeah. Well, it should be connected to the
That's
date,
really
right?
funny. Like, how do you?
Well, yeah. I mean, who else? Well, here, open it up on the back end and make sure that Lord's Favor is ready to roll.
Yeah, it should be.
And then we will.
That's really funny. Like, how do you?
Well, no, it's like we've done it. It's like now it's like here on the year anniversary special.
Yeah.
We're done. We can't.
Pico says no more.
No more.
You've
No
made
more.
way too many recipes.
No more recipes for you. Now we do have requests, it looks like, for the occasional rub. So it seems like you're asking for something in the vein of a pre-rub
Weird.
at this point.
Yeah, it's not in here. That's fine.
You got to build it?
Yeah, watch this. Hey guys, you want to see how we build this thing?
Oh, here, I was just going to say, Jack, can you throw his screen up? Yeah, I'm not sure we've shown it end to end.
Yeah, we've never done a full build. We've just shown you what it looks like.
Yeah, it might be worth it. It might be cool for the gathered throng to.
I must not have saved it earlier this morning.
Oh, here. The HDMI is not plugged in. I was just going to say, it's like, that's a test, Jack Lemmon.
We were testing you to see if you knew everything.
Yeah. It's like, can you get a signal from a device that does not exist? Maybe not. So for the gathered throng, you are showing them, even now as we speak, the Pico Brew Zymatic back end that's attached up there. And of course, this is the same one for any Pico device. It's going to show you like that. Basically, the back end is going to be the same, I suspect. It's just going to be different volumes is all. But as you see, there's a bunch of classic stuff in here. Oh, Stiggs just grabbed a book on mead making.
Oh, good. You're going to love it. It's
you're in
super
for a treat.
easy.
Honestly, like, mead is, you know how sometimes people say that something is the Dark Souls of something? This is not the Dark Souls of something. As long as that jug is clean and you're putting in a bunch of great stuff, you're going to have success. You're going to have to let that mead rest for a while, because for, a substantial period of time, the alcohol is going to be right in your face. But you'll be able to make something really, really solid by putting a bunch of sugar-laden juice and your yeast packet and honey inside there.
Yep.
So you're typing in your malts and your volumes, and these are all the stuff that you're getting from
Beersmith.
Yep. And Beersmith has a means of exporting what they call Beer ML.
BLMX.
Oh, is that what they call it?
Stop BLMX is the file name.
Yeah. And so that is a system by which it can theoretically export the recipe right to here, but we have not had 100% success with importing those directly. So we do it the manual way. But as you see, most of it's pretty straightforward.
And that's how long it takes to enter into...
Yeah, your whole recipe.
Your whole recipe.
Exactly. Now, this is not the new Beersmith, Richter. This is actually the back end that speaks directly to the Pico. So you can see there how easy it is to get in there.
Yep, you literally just type in your grains and your hops, you add the amounts, timing, and you're good to go. And apparently I didn't press the save button earlier today, so let's see what happens.
Well, it's hiding from you down there.
There we go. So resync that list and see if it comes up.
Exactly. Lord's favor. Lord's favor, motherfucker. Now, so why don't you pop back out of this and show them the great inside the back end. Show them the great storehouse of our awesome beer recipes, right?
Yeah, this is ridiculous. So here's everything.
You got this, Sticks. You got this, Sticks. Yeah. So take a look at this. So there's the basic ones upper there that are their products, right? Because you can purchase beer kits, which is very, very common.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can purchase beer kits, and so they have a few basic ones already in there. But so start scrolling down here, and each one of these is going to show you the color, right? And but it's like this is the index
of everything we've done over the past year.
Exactly. Like
How
this
freaking
is
cool
this
is
is
that?
the index of the
And it doesn't stop. That's look at that.
No, of the work that we have done
Jingle
together.
Bellhop, remember that?
It was good.
Long rest. That took a long while, but man, was it worth it in the
killer.
end.
It was
That
killer,
was fantastic.
right?
Suboptimal, Widow's Wake. Remember Widow's Wake?
Yeah, because that was like the first time we let ourselves do the IPA.
Yeah.
That was, of course, for Team N. Out
Tinker's
Neverwinter Way.
Lantern was for Clues.
Unwarranted Advantage.
Unwarranted Advantage for Pat was the
quite
Goza.
good. Quite good.
The Doomgate, Dark Wine.
Oh, the dark wine.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah.
Barley a Horse.
Yeah, Trashed Witch,
Oh,
of course.
Jesus, this list doesn't stop.
Yeah, Barley a Horse was a monster.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
That
it was great.
heavy.
Red Large Regular, I loved.
It's classic.
And then the ones that started it off with War Priest and Jim's Velvet Cape. Those were, even to this day, I still think those were two of our best.
Yeah. No, they're just classic flavors.
Yeah.
Good concepts. All right, Lord's Favor. Here we go. Now, so you're trying to tell me that you have secured some kind of evil ordinance here
Yeah.
that's penguin-oriented in some respect.
So there's a story behind these beers.
Yeah.
So
Think
for
for-
me, where I grew back in Albany, there was a bar called Mahar's. My buddy Bill Dean owned it,
Yeah?
and that's how I grew up and learned how to appreciate craft beers, because they had over 200 different kinds of beers, 32 taps.
Oh, you had the option
Yeah.
of finding out.
Yeah, and
right?
5 different beer engines. At least 5 beer engines for cask.
For real ales, yeah.
Yeah, for cask ale. And what they did is you'd go in, and Bill set up the computer that you could type in your name and print out the list of all the beers by region of the world.
Oh.
So, and he would cross them out at the end of the night after you've drank, as you were drinking them, he'd cross it out. You'd hand in your list, and then they wouldn't be on your list on the next time you came in.
Oh man, so it's a gamification, right?
Yeah.
You're basically earning experience.
Yeah, exactly. And this was 15 years ago.
no.
It was on like an Excel sheet, and it was amazing.
Yeah, that would all be like, of course, that would all be app driven from
Yep.
hell to breakfast. Now.
Yeah. So Bill, myself, and my friend, I bought 2 bottles of these 7 years ago, I think. And so it was Bill, myself, my friend Jeffrey Hoderath, and my good friend Brian McKim, who went to the bar, went to Mahar's, and we all poured out a portion of it for ourselves. And
Oh, for the first time bottle?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you have experience with this same bottling 7 years ago.
So now I want to see what it tastes like. So, but
7 years hence.
But I said, you know what? The next one I want to open it for a special reason.
Special occasion.
And I think this is the special
let's
occasion.
get on it. Let's
So,
get on it.
Jeff! We need a gong.
We do. Well, there is. Somebody sent us a gong for Jeff summoning purposes.
Did they really?
Yeah.
But,
Just gotta track it down.
But yeah, so Mahar's was the place I learned how to appreciate beer.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Nope, there's no work now.
I'm working.
Wow, dude. Okay, so I thought that these dice from Clues. I thought you shush. I thought that these dice from Clues were maybe
Son of a
were green. Flame.
bitch!
Here, take a look at this, Jeff. I thought they were green flame themed, but I think I was wrong. I think that she made these
Are
dice.
those hops in there?
I think that she made these dice.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Cannabis infused.
Yeah.
Clues, these are amazing.
They're really cool.
Holy shit.
Ow.
This is more difficult than I imagined.
That is nuts.
Thank
Okay.
you so much,
That's
Clues.
really cool.
Well, yeah, and it's even in the official Acquisitions Intoxicated bag.
Bag. Good
You
Lord.
can't use these on stage though because there's not enough contrast between the numbers.
Oh, fear not.
And the dice.
No, they need the size. They got to have the size.
Wow.
All right, so
That's how I analyze dice now. How well did it show
exactly,
up on camera?
Yeah, it's the contrast. Here, right now, you ready to tap in?
Wow.
It's pretty bonkers, huh? Well, here, I'm gonna let you. This is yours.
I'm
that you
so
secured for a
disheveled
while.
right now. What are you guys eating M&Ms on the show? Jesus.
Oh yeah, we're going nuts in here, man.
Yeah, it's getting crazy.
Oh, you know what? I've got a barrel. See, if I know we were bringing special bottles,
Yeah.
I've got a really barrel-aged beer that I should have brought and shared.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna fight you.
Yeah, I mean,
Next time.
this show is going to happen again.
No, I don't know.
All right. So this is the
First year,
tactical
you're done.
nuclear penguin has a green glass bottle. Oh, but that's because it's green glass. That's why it's completely surrounded by
So
paper.
they
right?
call this an Uber Stout.
Oh, it's a stout.
Yeah. Now, let me read you the description from the Brewdog site.
Okay. With a black cork.
What is it because
You can open
is
that.
the green glass more susceptible to
Yes. Light damage.
influence?
It doesn't have the protection, yeah.
So, this beer is pushing the boundaries. It is about taking innovation in beer to a whole new level. It's about achieving something that has never been done before and putting Scotland firmly on the map of progressive craft beers.
Oh, it's a Scottish outfit?
Yep. The beer is bold, irreverent, and uncompromising. A beer with a soul and purpose. A statement of intent. A modern-day rebellion for the craft beer proletariat in our struggle to overthrow the faceless bourgeoisie oppression of corporate soulless beer.
But 7 years ago, I mean, that type of rallying cry would have been from a different context. You know what I mean?
Yep. The Antarctic name inducing schizophrenia of this uber imperial stout originates from the amount of time it spent exposed to the extreme cold. The beer began life as a 10% imperial stout 18 months ago. Well, obviously when they were making it. The beer was aged for 8 months in an Isle of Arran whiskey cask.
Really?
And 8 months in an Islay cask, making it our first double cask aged beer.
Shit.
After an intense 16 months, the final stages took a groundbreaking approach by storing the beer at negative 20 degrees for 3 weeks to get it to 32%.
Oh, they just removed the ice.
For the big chill, the beer was put into containers and transported to the cold store of the local cream factory where it endured 21 days at penguin temperatures. Alcohol freezes...
Metric or standard penguin?
Yeah. Alcohol freezes at a lower temperature than water. As the beer got cooler, Brewdog chief engineer Stephen Sutherland decanted the beer periodically. Only ice was left in the container, creating more intensity of flavors and a stronger concentration of alcohol for the next phase of
But this
freezing.
is pouring like Mrs. Buttersworth. All right, now you should tell Jeff, this is why we are pouring a certain amount. You should tell Jeff
What is?
what the percentage is.
Well, it smells medicinal from here.
Yeah, it's going to be medicinal.
So, oh, I should have got a palate cleanser.
Is there any more left?
Oh,
Nathan, you want a sip?
Oh my God. Oh, it smells like caramel mixed with licorice. I'm just huff it.
but I know you're an enthusiast as well.
That seems like you poured me too much. Like I feel bad.
No, you're going to just down
All
it.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot it.
Yeah. Are we ready to try this? Thanks, Leon.
All right.
Whoa.
Yeah,
It's like shoe polish, but like in a good way.
Yeah. It's like when you have a bourbon that has a leathery texture and coffee and tobacco.
All right. To world peace.
Woo!
That is strong.
Yeah. 32% strong.
Holy.
But not what's amazing about it is it's 32% and you can still drink it.
I think it's possible to. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is like the whole center. It's like, you know how
I want this on pancakes.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You know Ben and
Wow.
Jerry's?
It's like the Mad Men when he actually pours the
Yeah, yeah.
scotch on the...
It'd be a $100 pancake.
Yeah.
But it's like Ben and Jerry's. They have like that. They have the new ice creams with like that core of caramel
really
in there.
strong.
Like around this core, there's the alcohol, but then there's this malt sort of pillar in the middle that can stand up to it. But look at the
look
legs.
at the legs on this.
It's incredibly thick.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
It changes taste
Yeah, as you
drink it. Like it is, the drink you finish with is not the drink you started
Oh
with.
no!
Yeah. So, like,
The second one is real.
when you first touches the palate, right? You feel that sweetness, that port, that syrup.
yeah, that's
Yeah, that like there's the caramel,
Yeah.
and then unfortunately for me, it definitely dissolves to more a coffee.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say for you that's not gonna be
That's not
positive.
yeah, that's not the positive, but it definitely. And then there's the burning, no, in a good way.
Yes, there is, but the smoke, like the charred barrel,
yeah.
is
Those two different barrels.
it's
You can
in-
actually.
Yeah, that's the smoke.
that's part of it,
yeah.
right?
The saltiness from the Islay barrel.
Yeah, I was just gonna say there's definitely a brine
Oh
component.
yeah, there it is.
We just need help, right? It's like we have to. It's like the four men like touching the elephant, right? It's like it's gonna take all four of us working for 5 hours.
Well, I actually like that there's 4 people here because this is how we originally drank it the first
yeah,
time.
the classic scenario, right?
At what point is it no longer defined as a beer? It is now a hard alcohol.
What it isn't about ABV. It's purely about materials.
Oh,
and
really?
so because it is made with, I mean, like
in the process of which you make
Okay.
it.
yeast and then grains. But I mean, even a barley wine is a term of art. It's a euphemism. It's still a beer. It's just a strong beer.
It's like something you would sip after dinner. This is not something you would want a glass of.
No, it's
Oh,
no,
definitely
yeah.
not. Oh,
I don't
no.
smoke cigars, but I imagine this would pair very well
Yeah,
with a cigar.
actually,
I was
yeah.
just gonna say this is that you're moving into his territory.
Yeah,
now.
this is like a
yeah.
this is an after dinner smoking room.
Oh, that's a really good way to describe it.
Like it's
No, but the actual smoke, but like smoke.
very robust.
Yeah, smoke by way of smoking.
Actually, take a sip, and while you're taking a sip, breathe in with your nose.
Oh, that's the classic technique.
And then breathe in with your mouth after too.
See, now that you pointed out the smoke, I can really
Yeah.
get it now.
It's all smoke all the time.
It's
Yeah, raisin leather.
candified liquid smoke coffee.
Yeah, poison.
Wow.
Now, this email might end differently than I started.
Yeah, I
it
was
when
just
go
gonna
back to
say
my
it's
office.
gonna be a very exciting. This is gonna be a business email with exciting twists and turns.
I'm trying to be diplomatic in my language. This is
Well,
not
no,
happening.
no, exactly. It's gonna be you're gonna be engaging with the client in a robust fashion.
Robust. I'm gonna call him out. I no longer want your business, sir.
Yeah, exactly.
Good day.
I said good day.
I said good day.
And just kick him right through the uprights.
Well, thank you for including me
Oh
in
no,
your.
it's our pleasure.
your
Do not feel
sinful
compelled.
partakes.
Do not feel compelled.
Yeah, that's like I gotta
You're
function.
good. You're
That's
good.
really good. I might make other people. Here, I'll take it back
Yeah.
with me, and I'll make other people.
Yeah, have
No,
Dave try that.
No, yeah, exactly.
I'm also
Test
gonna
it.
sanitize my laptop.
Yeah, I was just gonna
keyboard.
say.
Yeah.
100% sterile. All right. Now we got to equalize those temps. So we got in there. We're having a good time, right? Now we got to approach. We have to address the channel
Yes, in the normal fashion.
toward manufacturing something brand new. So here, let me do a quick test of this. Okay, Jack? I'm just going to hit start on the poll, see if you can find it. Let me know once it goes up on the screen. Oh, vapor lock. Understood. Oh, yeah. In the meantime, can you see it, Jack? Oh, I was just going to say, Vaporlock 1981, question, did you guys get the beers from Sketchbook? In fact, yes. I just mailed Beth from Sketchbook back this morning. I had gotten, I know. a box had come. This has been a pretty busy last couple of weeks.
Sure. Weird. I wonder why.
Right? But a box came in and was sort of set behind my chair, so I didn't have a chance to dig around in there. There's a place called Sketchbook Brewing.
Okay.
And they sent us a bunch of their, I guess they watch the show. There's
That's
a bunch
awesome.
Of, I know, right? There's a bunch of fans over there that really enjoy it. Like they enjoy watching the show.
Very cool.
It's fun for them to see like
Where are they from?
New Belgium pop on. We'll have to jump back in there. Kika wants to know if there's any plans of doing a Dad Fuckers Int brew at any point. I would love to just address the dad market with a powerful fluid.
Like a Genesis cream ale.
Atria Ventrica says they have a Zymatic. Do we always use their automatic high efficiency mash?
Typically, yeah.
Usually. Any chance of a PAX North in Canada? That might be a tough one. The baby of the franchise, PAX Unplugged, just got established, so that might take some doing. For now, let's just try to get through. This next weekend.
Yeah.
Is there a .beer or .brew file type, and is it proprietary? Beersmith actually uses, like we were saying, they have a sort of custom XML branch that's designed specifically to contain this sort of fascinating info. And like I say, it exports it, and then the back end for the Pico tries to process it. But when we started the show a year or so ago, it wasn't doing that super well. We'll have to check it out. I see Richter wants that PAX North.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 100 bits, it's a start. It would definitely take some doing to get that shit popping up there.
Yeah. Hold on, Clues wants us to open up this bag.
Okay, absolutely. Now, were you able to find the poll? Here, you take this, because there's going to be a URL there and all that type of stuff. You'll be able to figure it out. So, Clues says that there is another gift over here, and we should explore it. Oh, this is Jerry and the Edge. So
It's like YouTube.
This is exactly. This is how one knows that they are pro. Happy brew anniversary. Couldn't let this pass without a small gift of appreciation. Chat tasked me with the hops dice, and the rest was for fun. Well, yeah, the hops dice were very surprising.
This is amazing.
Because,
this blows my mind.
Well, because she's done really amazing custom dice that have characters or
Yeah,
figurines
and
in
like
them.
the little dragons
I thought for
and-
sure it was going to be like a piece, like a tissue paper or something like that to give a green flame effect. But
It's
the
a hop
hop
cone.
burst is too much.
Kidding me?
I know. It's crazy. So here, let's see what the Clues has on offer here. What?
What?
No. Clues.
Holy
no.
shit!
No.
If you put it on the table near that rag, I can put it on the overhead.
What?
What the fuck, Clues? Here, so just so everybody knows, this might help you recognize it exactly. Clues made us inside this resin with this hop that shall remain fresh.
Yes.
An Acquisitions Intoxicated tap handle.
That's amazing.
Well, see, but here's the thing, man. You have the tap set up. So you have to understand, so when Edge hits the woods for SCA with his house, what's it? It's,
the Black Raven?
yeah, exactly. But the actual name.
Oh, Svartaroffen.
Yeah. I know because I was there last year. He builds a bar out there with real taps in it. Like, you can have a fucking real
Well, no,
tap.
that's going to go right there when we...
Oh, for the show.
For the show.
See, I was thinking about its usage out in the world. Why wouldn't it be right here?
Yeah. Ta-da!
See, that's superior to the tiny piece of black plastic
Yes.
in every way. Thank you
Are
very
you
much,
freaking
Clues.
kidding me? Look at that. There's a hop inside of it.
Well, the hop is coming from inside the house.
Yeah.
There's one more treasure.
Oh,
no.
shit.
Clues, god damn it.
What? Those look awesome. Whoa! Turn them around.
How?
That's so cool.
How? Clues, You're too good to us.
That's amazing.
You're too good to us, Clues. So what do you think, Jack?
Moments away.
You're finding that URL?
Wow.
Delicious. Well, what a treasure. I have to say this.
That is amazing.
Because she had already done the paddle. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, you, Gathered Throng, you may recall that Clues was also behind this paddle, which is what we used to do that flight for
Mike.
Mike's Candy
Yeah.
Bears as well. But there's also a set of etched glass that she put together for us as well. But here, so what we should do, so how long do you think that'll take, Jack? Just a few minutes? Okay, cool. Then what we can do, there's people asking for an Etsy shop, Clues. You're gonna be busy. But it's like this, Gathered Throng. What do we want to do for today's beer?
Yeah.
Even if I don't have my poll ready to go 100%, we can definitely move into the first part of the creative aspect, right?
Yeah, what do we want to look at?
Let's put a few concepts out there. Oh yeah. FR Beckenbauer, even the coasters are laser etched.
Yeah,
100%.
that's amazing.
Oh, they want the Stellar's Jay and Sparrow.
Ooh.
Okay, now it seems like people do like this bird. Mm-hmm. It seems like Bleth, Return to the Horde.
Oh, Return to the Horde, yeah.
Gosh,
we haven't done a Grove Keeper beer.
We haven't done a Grove Keeper. Hey, so what I'm going to do is we'll say Stellar's Jay and Sparrow, I think would be one cool one. I think that we could do, I think Grove Keeper in the Land might be an interesting.
God, that's like a triple IPA.
Yeah,
I've ever
exactly.
heard one,
Well, no,
right?
I mean, exactly, because it's going to have to be stuffed with
brutal hops.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's going to have to be, well, the idea, I mean, one of the ideas, it might be like, what if we had it the whole time? Like, what if it was sealed from when she was the Grove Keeper, actively, right? And it was actually able to maintain. Yeah, Grove Keeper could definitely be a Groot, but could also be about stuffing hop flowers into this thing and going bonks. Oh, Chapel Zero. A nice, a nutty bird beer.
Yeah.
I love that. Because if you start thinking about the different types of seeds, because like the seed blend, like bird seed, actually has a bunch of really novel things in there. There's actually there's a legal exception when marijuana prohibition became a real thing. There's an exception for like hemp seeds for bird feeders and stuff.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, there's some really weird like subtext in there.
Huh, interesting.
But there's some really novel. Oh, hey, very nice. Gathered Throng, if you could please put your hands together for our very, very special boy.
Is it working?
Jack. Now, Jack, it does not appear to receive votes. Yeah, still working on it? Okay, good. Put him in there. Yeah, Stellar's Jay and Sparrow could definitely be a black and tan thing.
Yeah.
But the Stellar's Jay often have blue colors too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it might be interesting to do something in the way of like
like a blueberry type of?
Yeah, exactly. Blueberry or like a mountain huckleberry
Ooh, huckleberry
type thing. Up here, it's very northwest.
Yeah.
We could almost certainly gather everything that we needed.
Yeah, do something really nice and
from
pale
my own yard.
I know.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, something really nice, pale, but then add the huckleberry to it.
It's true. Northeast Blueberry Lager.
Lager, yeah.
I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah, they're really great.
Oh. Mighty Milk, I think, has
That's
something good.
Fantastic. With some vanilla beans
but
in
real vanilla.
Oh, yeah.
Right? No extract.
Yeah, but I know you don't need a lot. You only need a couple beans of vanilla to really bring out the flavor.
Oh, interesting. That might be interesting, too. So Rocky's saying, hey, get the blue color not from fruit, but get it from pea flower.
Oh, that's interesting. That's super cool. That's a great idea.
Oh yeah, I was just see Russell's like, where's Eric at? Where'd he go? He's in the phantom zone.
Oh, I'm phased in and phased out. Phased in.
Orion Rogue Mighty Milk is almost certainly that.
Oh God, yeah.
Okay, so that, to my mind, that's going to be a winner. Samid, the brew that this device is trying desperately to manufacture, is called Lord's Favor. It is an intensely drinkable, very mild 4% ale.
Yeah, yeah. Something that you can have over and over again. It's very sessionable. Pea flower.
There we go. So yeah, see that's going to be the thing. Actually getting blue, no matter what you do,
Yeah.
actually getting real blue in there is going to be a toughie. It just is.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right? It just because it has to do with the volume. Eventually, it's going to get thinned out
Yep.
to where it's not working.
Yeah.
Did we ever make Zagernezer?
The old stove did.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Our collaborators at Old Stove, and they have a very nice run. If you ever, if you're in town for West, there's an Old Stove. I mean, maybe 4 blocks west of the convention center. Definitely try their taster tray and get a sample of their full range. No, I think
Blueberry vanilla is.
we're talking about fruit and vanilla.
That's amazing. Well, it's like that beer we had Saturday night. Remember that blueberry? It was blueberry vanilla, a golden ale with blueberry and vanilla in it. The first one we had.
I'm trying to picture the. Oh no, that was from that.
It was from
It's south a bit.
Puyallup.
Puyallup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Puyallup.
I was just gonna say you don't know about it. You don't know how to say it because you're not from here.
Yeah.
It's like P-U-Y.
Puyallup. Puyallup.
Puyallup.
Puyallup. Puyallup.
No, I am all about this. This is gonna be great. Yeah, I was just gonna say Fear Napalm at the beer garden just a block or so north of the show proper. They had Zagernezer on tap.
Yeah.
Oh, Samiad. Yep, exactly. The Samiad.
Oh,
that's an awesome
yeah.
handle.
Man, I cannot believe these dice. I'm trying not to cry on camera because I have a D20 that has a hop in it.
Yeah, a hop within, as it should be. Yeah, so Graham Baxter, I know that I had heard that Binwin had died on DCA. So is that accurate? Is that the true state of play? If I know Chris, Ash. Okay, well yeah, you don't want to meet if you meet Xanathar. Yeah, see, I was going to say, Ash is important, right? So if it's Ash and then, if it's Stone and then Ash, that means he's not coming back. Yeah, I was just going to say, because those are the two things, I mean, these are the things that happen this is when a dungeon master wants to annihilate a character. It's some combination, like the stone. Yeah.
Oh.
Mercy killers.
What would mercy killers drink? That's a fascinating question.
That's a good one, too.
I love that concept.
That's the sort of thing. Oh, yeah.
Grave ale.
Yeah. Crimson Harvest, 100%. There's definitely going to be scenarios. I mean, it's Dungeons and Dragons.
Anything
death,
can happen.
As Mike Faylauer says, death is a condition.
Just the beginning.
It's a condition,
Yeah.
right? So what do you think, Jack?
I think we got mixed up with some logins.
Yeah?
So it's actually connected to your personal Twitch account rather than the Penny Arcade Twitch account.
Are you going to sign in?
Only Josh has the 2-factor authentication for the Penny Arcade Twitch account. So I can get the poll up there, but it won't appear in chat. It'll appear in the CW Tycho channel chats. I'm looking for a way to fix that, though. So I think we've still got a few more questions queued.
Yeah, okay. You do your best, Jack.
I'm doing my best.
You do your best. In the meantime, we can feast up on a Q or 2. But I think that I think that we're moving in the, I think we're moving in the correct.
Yeah, spectrum. I like. Well, we can just go by what everybody's saying in chat, right?
Well, exactly.
So let's say
talking-
we want to take a blueberry vanilla.
Yes, exactly. So we can just start, and then later on we can dig in there. We'll just take a look at what people are saying. So here's what's up. We basically want to start with our. I mean, you might want to just start building a base, and then we'll just cover it with them.
So what kind of beer do we want this blueberry vanilla to be? Do we want it to be a golden ale, an amber ale, a pale ale that has blueberry and vanilla?
I think it's got to be pale. So here's the 2 options. Just let us know here in the chart. Between pale ale, which is going to have, it's going to have mild hopping, mild to medium hopping, which I think will have a really interesting interplay with the vanilla and the blueberry, or I think you go lager. I think it's okay to have that beer base.
Yeah.
And then come in with that. Like, don't go pills. That's a little simple.
Yeah.
Let's go lager. So we got that strong spine.
Yeah, just an American lager. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I think pale too. Oh, a cider, obviously. A blueberry vanilla cider would be fucking brutal, Gecko. Samayed, we're talking about. There are 2 birds in the campaign that are sent by the Grove Keeper to keep an eye on Walnut.
Ooh, blueberry
So there's a Stellar's Jay named Vizier, and there is a sparrow named Truth. And they basically compete for the affection of the Grove Keeper in their capacity to babysit a grown elven woman. Oh, Jason is the sort of the euphemized term, and mouse is what Vizier calls the sparrow. Mouse is, we have established in the language of birds, mouse is an insult. Yeah, I mean, Viking Goat is talking about a clues scenario, sort of like Tinker's Lantern, where it's 2 drinks.
Oh, okay.
But I'd like to get one here.
Yeah.
I'd like to get one done here in the next 40 minutes if we can.
All right, so pale ale, or do we want to do pale ale and lager or pale ale and porter?
I would do a lager and a porter.
Okay.
As the 2.
Okay.
Right?
Done. Yeah. So chat, vote. Type in pale ale or lager, or excuse me, porter or lager. Whichever one you want. Lager, porter, lager.
Yes, exactly, Graham Baxter.
Yeah.
The Stellar's Jay is not about this shit. Oh, it's Cranman. I think malty toasty is exactly what you want. Yeah,
Lager's going crazy.
It's Lager City.
Lagertown, USA.
Lagunitas. Oh, here comes the porter.
Oh,
here comes the porter patrol.
Oh.
Here comes the porter patrol.
Ah, a black and tan. That's
Exactly.
great.
I mean, that's what we're talking
Yeah.
about. Except both halves of this equation.
Yeah.
Except both halves of this equation are going to be craft, end to end.
Yeah.
Right. See,
Demetrios.
See,
What do
they
you
can't
mean
help
one?
it. They got to put the numbers.
1s and 2s. God damn it.
They can't help it. Well, black and tan is perfect, right? Because just think about a little sparrow, right? It's just like that soft tuft.
Dr. Brad, what the hell is 7?
Dr. Brad, you villain.
Kika, an F?
Oh, it's up in the corner. Ha ha.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you. Okay, let's just take a moment here to appreciate Jack Lemmon. So Jack Lemmon heard that the positioning of the pole was covering up Azerbaijan.
Probably a good thing.
Well, that's what he heard, and he moved it up into the corner. I could not be more pleased. So, out of the 2 of these, in today's show, we're going to do the lager, which in this case is Truth, or the Sparrow, sometimes in a derogatory way called Mouse. Okay. So we're good. Now, Would it be possible to expand that porter or lager section to increase legibility a little bit, Jack Lemmon? And then would it be possible to get my laptop back? You villain.
Fiend.
Oh, SA, fear not. Fear not. We're talking about Jack Lemmon here. He knows about it. See, now it's just something beautiful that Azerbaijan can wear.
Yeah, it's like a headdress.
It's like, it's just like speed lines.
Okay, it's like half my face is in the mist.
It's true. All right, here. So we are going to build the best lager. We're going to build the best lager we can. Jack Lemmon. Fucking nice work, dude. All right.
Kicking the ass and taking the names.
All right, so
Jack
lager.
Lemmon's in town.
Tell us about the classic properties.
So let's talk about ABF here.
Yeah.
Right?
The ABF. Oh, so how strong? That's what we want to know.
We want to talk about how strong it's going to be.
Yeah.
The ABV is usually lagers aren't heavy beers typically. So you're going to get anywhere from about 4.3 up to 5.3. They're very sessionable. You can have a lot of them.
But again, it's the Sparrow too.
Right.
So it should be light. It should flit, right?
Flicker, yeah.
All right. So hang on a second. So consider this. Let's get the poll up for the Twitch poll overlay.
Yep.
Now, where do I? Let's see in here, Jack Lemmon. How do I stop that poll?
So we sort of hacked it together.
Yeah.
You're going to type out the poll there. It's going to go to the C3 Techo chat, and then I'm going to put it in the PA chat.
So you're going to manually type it?
Essentially.
You're a bold gentleman. All right. So ABV, right? So my theory on this is that it really should be it should be light. That's my suspicion, right? So the poll will be coming up. Oh, thank you, Play, Listen, Watch. The poll will be coming up very, very shortly for your purpose. And it's going to be typed by Jack Lemmon, who is a much faster typer than me. So yes, I think that if it's going to be for the Sparrow, it has to be on the lighter side of things, right? But that's just my interpretation. Clearly, the Sparrow can hold his own against this Stellar's J.
Right.
So it could be that it is lighter in color, but its inner intensity is represented by a little firmer ABV. And like I say, I think that both of these are completely legitimate.
Yeah.
It could be that it looks light, and then you start fucking with it, right? And then you know that something else is going on. This is quite good.
Yeah, it's actually pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Like for a 32% beer, it should not taste good. It
You
should
shouldn't.
taste-
You shouldn't. I should not be going back.
Yeah,
for
it should taste like Robitussin, but this actually tastes like a beer. Like the flavors are incredibly complex, but
It's good stuff. But yeah, man, I mean, that thing is 7 years old, past from when you had the first one. That was really nice of you to bring that in. I appreciate it. And I'm sure that Jeff continues to appreciate it. All right, hey, so Jack, it looks like we're settled there. Down there.
what do we got? 4%?
Exactly.
Oh, that's great.
That's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine. So it means that we can turn some other knobs
Absolutely.
to increase that strength.
So let's talk about color. I mean, the color is going to obviously change because of the blue. So
Ultimately, but I think that the blue, I think that's a property of the porter. It's not a property of the lager, right? I think that maybe this lager is where we put the vanilla part
I
of
see what
the
you're
blueberry
saying.
and vanilla. So we're gonna make a
So,
novel.
yeah, okay.
And then it's when they come together, that's when you get the final piece, right?
Ooh, that's funny. That's great. Like
It's
a vanilla
like-
cream.
You both turn your keys. Oh,
We could almost put some lactose in this and make it a cream, like a creamy lager. That could be kind of fun. We'll leave it up to the
I
chat.
I got very excited.
Yeah.
When I get excited, I'm like Amy. When I get excited, I
Yeah.
have to cover my face.
You did. You literally went.
Yeah.
So, a normal lager like this, the SRM is really only between 2 and 4.
Oh yeah, it's so bright.
Yeah,
Right?
it's super bright. But we could go a little more golden in color if we want.
Here, can you show the?
Yeah,
can you show the people?
Yep.
Let's see. So you're saying the classic.
Classic is 2 to
lager-
4.
Yeah. See, and that's correct. Like when
Yeah.
I see it too, like down at that level, it's like when you're looking at it just purely in the glass.
Yeah.
Is it a cider?
Right.
Right. And then 2 to 4, we're starting to get some texture. But I could throw a 7 in there, and that would be in the middle of
Yeah,
that
because
golden.
that's gonna give a really a nice golden flavor to it, or color. Excuse me, color
Yeah.
to it, but not too. It's not going into the amber range.
No. Man, I'm really excited that it really is a matter of putting them together.
I think it's neat. I think it's really really neat, and they'll both come together at the same time because we're gonna have to lager this.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like the lagering takes a longer time than fermenting an ale.
Can you tell the folks at home why that might be? Obviously, some of them they're pros in this.
Oh, yeah,
game
yeah,
now,
yeah.
But our task is
Yeah.
to make sure they know what's up.
So with lagering, so it's the way God, that looks really cool. It's not just
See,
the box
Yes, that's our that's the one that Keek and I use.
for PUBG. That's awesome. So with lagering, it's all where the yeast ferment. With a typical ale yeast, the yeast ferment on top of the beer, where in lagering, yeast ferment on the bottom of the beer, or yeast eat from the bottom of the beer. So
Heavier?
no, it's just a different type of yeast. And then
Oh, okay.
what you do with lagering is first you'll do about 2 weeks. It depends on what you're making, but typically 2 weeks at around 52 to 55 degrees,
Right. Oh, that's
which is your primary fermentation.
And then you start goosing it, right?
Yep. Then some breweries and some people, to get rid of the diacetyl acid taste, which is a butterscotch taste,
Right.
you bring it up to about 68, 69 degrees for a couple days. And that activates the yeast even more.
Oh,
And,
right.
and they eat up the diacetyl acid. And then you start to drop it down significantly. You'll bring it down to 42 degrees. And then every week, you'll drop it down by a little bit more until you're at your terminal gravity. And you can be usually around 36 degrees, 37
Terminal
degrees.
gravity means when the work is done in the suspension,
Yep,
right? Yeah.
exactly.
Okay. Well, hey, I think we got it here, Jack. They're looking for a little richer color on this barrel,
like it, okay.
which again, like to me,
That's
that is
cool.
well, it's about the fact that he is small but tough.
Yeah.
Right. So that is going to be good stuff, dude. This is going to be amazing.
This is really cool.
I'm not sure I've ever had something in that continuum
Yeah.
that features a vanilla. Thank you, Pookie Man. That features a vanilla note.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to be careful with it. In terms of the.
Oh, yeah, not to kind of go overboard with the vanilla. Yeah, you just want it to be subtle.
It gets syrupy and
Yeah.
malt beveragey.
Yep,
I
absolutely.
feel like really quick.
Yeah.
But if we can find the right balance. I mean, what were you saying? Like
You
one
need
bean
3 beans, and you're good.
for 5 gallons?
Yep. It imparts that much flavor
Oh yeah.
that you don't have to put a ton of it in there.
With that soak. All right. So here. So now we got that. What's
So
next?
let's talk about our bitterness. So a typical bitterness from your hops in this type of ale or lager is
Yeah.
anywhere from 8 to 18 IBUs.
Yeah, just so you know, like when you're moving into the IPA range, and of course, if you've been around, you know what I mean, but I just want to make sure that everybody knows. I mean, that's creeping up into the 80s. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, so this is pretty mild, but if we're going to add this vanilla aspect, it might be good to have something a little bit more substantial.
Could be, yeah.
On the
Yeah.
IBU. So bittering. Okay, so the base range is going to be 8, right? To 18
Yep.
is the higher end, and then I would say let's put in a 24
Okay.
just to maybe emphasize the strength and vigor of this precious young bird.
I like it.
Oh, see, Orion's coming in with the fucking facts, like
What'd he say?
always. Some Munich malt to match the vanilla.
Yep.
Exactly right. And and we can get there too. we can get there in terms of the on the hop side. We might want to look for more earthy, woody hops.
Yep.
To back up. Are you proud?
Yes.
Are you proud, Eric?
This makes me so happy.
So if
A year ago today, I would be describing this.
exactly, but if we hit it low,
Papa is pretty happy right now.
if we hit it low with some tet or
Yeah.
something.
Tet Saz is another great
exactly.
one.
So that's
I like the Tet sounds really good.
Yeah. And then so that can rest down here, and then notes like the rich sweet of the vanilla will have a place in it. It's just like I keep bringing those samples home from the Two Beers.
Yeah,
guys.
they're great.
If you haven't had a chance to see the episode we did with Two Beers, I really recommend it. Like I had a really great time with Dan.
Yeah.
And we talked for a bit about how to incorporate fruits in IPAs in a way that isn't
The typical way.
that it's not obvious. It isn't just about additions, and it certainly isn't about extracts.
Yeah.
It really is about trying to build a beer that has room in it for that taste, or suggests those flavors, and then you back it up with the juice. Hey, so we're good here, right in the middle. I love it.
Love it. That's fantastic.
As always, this channel is killing it.
Okay, so let's go for our base malts. First, we're going to go with a pale malt. It's going to be one of the choice. This is going to be dry, crisp, and super clean.
Yeah. And which might be nice given what we're intending to do with the rest of it. Crisp, clean. Okay.
And we'll go with Vienna malt.
Yeah,
so because Vienna lagers are delicious in my book.
Like mouth watering.
Yeah, because what Vienna malt will do is give us a more golden color, and it will bring out the maltiness inside of these grains. So you're going to get a more pronounced malt flavor.
Which again is going to be a nice bed. There you go, Jack. It'll be a nice bed. Yeah, see, Atria, we got you.
Yep.
We got you. So what kind of see? Orion is like, because Orion's pro, it's like, well, what kind of pale malt are we talking about?
Yeah, we could use Pilsen. Actually, I would like to see I would love to try the Skagit Valley Pale Malt.
Oh,
again, that stuff is amazing.
Yeah,
it's super sweet.
Yeah, our experience. I'm not sure where you're from, Rogue, but our experience with some of these Washington wheats have been just out of control. I mean, it's true. If you spend any time driving around in the state, from your window, you're going to see everything you need to make great beers.
Yep. Yeah. If you're in town, go to Micro Homebrew and you can get it. They have it at the Kenmore Brew Shop. It's really, really great.
Say, dude, and they gave you a fucking.
Oh yeah, I'm in the clan now.
Nice,
it's great, right?
Well, no, because
part of the team.
When Anthony was here, he was telling me that about the positive experiences that they have had with you running D&D games for them.
Oh yeah. We've got them all. Oh, what did he actually mention the D&D game?
No, he's a good kid.
Yeah,
I like him.
They all wanted to learn how to play D&D, so I was like, yeah, I'll run you through some D&D games.
Oh shit! What are you?
Beer
New
meetup?
Belgium? What are you talking about? Are you guys gonna try to make the beer meetup Thursday at 5 p.m. Boards and Brews located at the Woods? The Woods, like downtown? Whoa!
Wait a second. What? Where's Clues when you need her?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a matter of which woods are we talking about here?
Yeah, because I know we have the meetup on Monday night.
Generally speaking, New Belgium, we definitely try to hit events of that kind. I'm not sure we've missed one yet. So New Belgium, is that the Woods that's on Ohio?
So Two Beers and New Belgium are doing a PAX meetup at the Woods.
Fucking
At
that
Two
is
Beers.
so amazing.
Oh, it's at Two Beers.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That's why it's Ohio. It's down south of there.
It's where? Wait, what? Ohio.
What Ohio Street?
Oh, I'm like, what
Yeah,
the fuck are you talking about?
when you get south of downtown. It starts to
okay.
get weird. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Cupcake.
I was told I was needed for questions.
Oh, Eric wants to know about the meetup.
Oh, Thursday, the woods. You guys wanted with all of the beer guys and board games.
Yeah.
There's going to be prizes, giveaways.
Prizes,
and
giveaways.
bring your
You've seen
board
it.
games.
5 o'clock, the woods, motherfuckers. That's what's up.
Thank you, Clues.
Oh, see, Dan from Two Beers set it up with clues. You see, that's why.
Son of a bee.
Pookie Man, that is indeed the real New Belgium. Yeah, that's the type of talent we roll in. Hey, so we're looking for Vienna, Mon Frere.
Love it.
Here.
What color were we going for on the SRM again?
18.
18, okay.
Let's see.
Is it time? It's time.
All right, so this has not started the process yet, and I wonder if part of it is because I have not rubbed.
I think you've been ignoring it. You haven't sung to it. I mean, you could
I have not
treat it a
applied
little better
the
in
affection.
life.
Yeah, exactly.
Just saying.
Come on, precious grains. Come on, pal. You know what's going on.
Train.
You know what's needed. And ride it. What?
Come on, ride that grain. Would
The
that be better
Quad City
for you?
DJs?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Satanic. Right here. Satanins. In suspension.
Get the fucking jail.
Word for it. So right here. So what's next here, Bretta? You want to back up that grain? The next one?
Yes. So we can do one
Let's
of
see.
two.
Orion is even backing you up here. Come on, ride that grain. Oh. See you, Belgium.
So what we can do now is we can either put some crystal malt in there, which is going to give us a lot of the caramel flavor and head retention. Or we could go with Caramunic, which is going to give us some caramel flavor, but add the maltiness of Munich malt. So I know some of the people in the chat wanted some Munich in here too. So this will be a way for us to get that in there.
Here. So Caramunic is the first one, or the second one. What was the first one?
Just a crystal malt. We'll do crystal 60 probably.
Just for basically sweetness.
Yeah, for just for caramel flavor and coloring. But the Caramunic is going to give us malt, a higher malt flavor, a caramel flavor, and coloring.
Okay, cool. Well, here, I just kicked it over for Jack to type in there. So he will provide that for you in the moment here. So sometimes when they get rubbed, sometimes a good thing happens, right? So sometimes there's a rub, and sometimes there's a song, right? Let's see. I'm just gonna try it because historically it has not worked. Like I have started this thing like 4 times so far, and it hasn't been delivered, right? Mm-hmm. Here we go. There's a war inside of me. Do I cause new heartbreak to write a new broken song? Should I push it down or let it run me right into the ground? I feel like I wouldn't like me if I met me. All right, now, precious grains. We're just gonna start it. We're gonna see if it actually goes through to the brew process. Sometimes good things have happened in that way. Now, so Grens, they're popping off. Looks like that Caramunic
Ooh, yeah.
is taking its toll.
I like that.
Let's get it. Caramunic it is.
That is fantastic. Wow. Yeah, Caramunic ran away with that.
Yep, it's a winner there.
Now the question is, do we want to add any more? So we could literally stop here with a lager.
Yeah, because it's not a crazy pants style. It's a classic style.
It's a classic style. You don't need to add a lot of grains. You don't need a 4 grain bill for this.
Exactly.
So the question is, do we want to stop here? Or do we want to add any other flavors? Any other types of grain?
Yeah, exactly. So I think one of our options is going to be, we're done, or give me something that might be a neat inflection, right? Because remember, everything that we're trying to do, we're talking about a bird that is literally like 20 to 30% the size of another bird, still holding its own. And so, just like with the color, there's lots of ways that we can express truth's vigor and strength independent of the raw ABV.
So talk to me a little bit more about the bird. Give some defining characteristics that we.
It's true. Well, Atria is suggesting some body. So put in like for our last grain some flaked wheat or oats.
We could do that. That's very on bird brand.
Yeah. Well, exactly right. It's all about this is what they're into.
So either
They
nothing
crave oats.
or
Yeah.
flaked oats.
Yeah. It's flaked oat. We're talking about head retention. Mm-hmm. Right.
But mostly body. Yep. And a lot of your body also comes from the temperature you boil the mash at.
True. Like how many of those
Oh,
compounds are
lactose. We forgot about lactose.
Oh no, lactose is coming.
Yeah.
That'll be a later addition, but that's gonna have, because we had that Puyallup Valley brewing blackberry vanilla one that we had over the weekend when we were doing C-Team stuff. That had lactose in there as well.
Fantastic.
Just body. I mean, that's another way to get at that body.
Yeah, so I would say either. What did we have? What did we?
Well, right now we have flaked oats. We're done. Or do we want to give them lactose as an option?
Lactose or flaked oats. This is where the
Because
option comes.
you don't want both.
No.
I don't think that you want both. So lactose. Let me put in the notes. So lactose is going to be creamy mouthfeel.
Thanks, Kika.
Right?
Yep.
Okay, so there you go, Jack. So here's a few novel options here for the. I don't know. Let's. I'm hoping that. Do you have access to the grain cam? Tegan and Sarah. Oh, canceling brew. Oh, curse you.
It was so close.
Oh man, I had a great thing going there. I put my hands up. Did that help at all? No. Definitely now move the camera away from that. We don't want to show that at all. This failure. We'll do the second one here. So we should trade this machine out.
Yeah.
Because it's been given us. It's time to be replaced. I think.
Yeah. It's time to get the Z.
Yeah. Get the Z in the rack mount system. Wheel it in and out. You know, we have some old wheeled racks.
I saw them from the
servers. From the server closet.
Oh yeah.
We could install the Pico Brew Z stuff in a wheeled rack mount.
That's awesome.
So there's your vote there. Yeah, lactose is going to be a real strong one. Times no, this is actually this is the device. This is the device I got from the Kickstarter. They ran years and years and years ago. So it wouldn't be hugely surprising.
Yeah.
If it needed a little bit of love at this point. But we went through and went hard on.
Yeah, we've been using this every single week, multiple times. It's gotten use.
Oh, there we go. IBU was 18 and the SRM was 7.
Yep.
There we go. That's good info, Richter. Thank you.
It's been switched, Richter.
But you have to understand.
That Jerry can't read.
Oh, here, Atria. When you get the Z, can I have your step filter? Mine cracked and I epoxied it back together.
Actually, Atravinica, if you email them, they will send you a new one.
No, and they actually have a new version of it they use these days.
Their customer service is really good.
Yeah. Kid, they're...
Rick says, I blame the penguin too.
No, you have every reason to blame this evil penguin. So lactose it is, my friend.
Awesome. I love it.
So that's
I think it's going to be
this
great.
This is going to be rich as hell.
Yeah, I think it's going to be great.
And then in that mix, 2 or 3 beans. on the vanilla, right?
Yeah. This is going to be wonderful.
Drunk Phytologist, because they're the drunk phytologist, wants to know if the Washington wheats are a particular cultivar. I wonder what would happen if we compared Washington Midwestern wheat cultivars and what they would do to the beer taste. I am way, way, way down for an experiment of that kind.
Yeah.
Just know that Washington in general is famous for its agricultural output. The Palouse, the soil that we have in the center of the state, our apples, certainly down in Yakima, our hops, which Two Beers was nice enough to bring some last time they rolled through. It's just we have very, very good conditions, and so that could be part of it as well. Oh, yes, Orion has a good question too.
What do you say?
How do you feel about this system versus the single mash and boil systems like the Grainfather or SS Brewtex?
So I've used the
this is-
Grainfather.
Yeah.
Both of them, they're both great systems. This is just a little bit more automated than the Grainfather. The Grainfather, you have to do a little bit more work. This, you literally can just press play and walk away.
Yeah, and so it's sort of like first to be second. We were
Yeah.
talking about that
Yeah.
before. Like the Brewy 2.0
Yeah, it's fantastic.
is pretty neat, and that's a full 5-gallon system, right?
Yeah,
That's a full 5-gallon system with built-in cooling.
yeah.
And that's, I mean,
That's huge.
that's a big, big deal right there.
So close.
Yeah, so close. All right, hey.
Okay.
So we're good on that.
So let's check out some hops. I think for this we use some
we want to be
classic
crafty.
hops.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Traditional flavors.
Yeah, traditional flavors for the hops, so that we can come in with the lactose and the vanilla, and it's okay.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So first up, the bittering hop, right?
Yeah, we don't really have to. I mean, unless we want to do any flavoring hops, we don't have to actually go and do flavoring hops on this one.
Well, yeah, because it's a lager, right?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of it's going to be coming down from the malt base and the nil. Mm-hmm. And we only have 18 IBUs to play around with anyway. So.
Yep. Well, who said it? Vaporlog had mentioned El Dorado.
El Dorado would be maximum fruit. I mean, that would be something like a tart or something.
Yeah.
Between those fruits and this, yowza.
So let's go first. Ooh.
Nienna, while you're choosing, Nienna says, Jerry, were you expecting the Sparrow and the Stellar Street to be so popular? No, you never know. I mean, that's like the classic D&D, like Dungeon Master joke, right?
You never know. It's like I
I
created this great story, and then it's just this NPC
Well, I was just
over
going to
here.
say, we're saying that we never know, but in
We
truth,
always do.
we have seen it many times.
every time. Literally every time.
Well, yeah, enough times for it to be a meme,
Yeah.
right? Where people they're approaching it. You have done all this crazy shit. There's like a mummy, but
Yeah.
like in life, they lost their true love or whatever. And then it's like a funny bird comes in,
Like,
and everybody's like, "Oh man, this bird's crazy," and it's like, "No, I need more help."
But I've defined for you this fantastic story. How about this hop, Belma? We haven't used Belma yet.
Belma, what's the deal?
It's a clean hop, but it has actually a little bit of orange in it.
Interesting.
So
Like an orange blossom, orange water type
yeah, but
thing?
think about it. With a vanilla
Creamsicle.
bean in there,
And the good color. And that good color.
you're literally making a creamsicle beer. Not bad.
Not pretty tasteful, but that's down at our bittering level, right? Our flavoring,
That's our bitter.
yeah.
But you're still going to get flavor from it.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it's going to be there the whole time.
And there's nothing saying if we wanted to put flavoring hops in this, we could use Belma again.
Yeah. Dragon Breath, the ABV of the bottle we had before, the Tactical Nuclear Penguin, is 32%.
And how about Chinook? This is going to be heavy and spicy.
Yeah, see, I think that could be good too. But these are very different.
Oh,
right?
wildly different.
One of them is like a tenor thing, and one of them is a bass thing.
Yep.
And in our experience, the simpler the rest of the beer is, the more something like an earthy, spicy hop actually manifests those characteristics. Because
Exactly.
it can get squozen way down.
That's what we saw with Jim's Velvet Cape.
Exactly. That's like a year ago, and we're still fucking talking about that beer.
I know.
Oh yeah, GM Rocky is saying, hey, as a nerdy planer thought, if you could exemplify the elemental planes in terms of a flavor or aspect of beer, what comes to mind? I think that is something I would love to investigate. Just go through and do planer. Just do
plane,
a planer,
yeah.
do a planer series, and then start. And then by the time you get done with the basics, like start moving in on some of those like the quasi elemental planes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get into some of that para elemental dark sun shit.
Yeah, that would be a blast.
Dust. That's my beer. That's my beer.
I love Dungeons and Dragons.
So they're kind of wrestling in here.
Yeah, look at this.
But I think Belma.
God, this is fascinating.
Yeah, but Belma might be coming out on top. I think that
Yeah.
it's a healthy choice.
I think it's a fun choice too. I mean, tying in an orangey-ish, slight orange hops to vanilla.
And then backing it up with that bean. That bean. We're good on that one, Jack. I think Belma came out.
Yeah, I think Belma's on top on that. Now the question is, do we want to add any flavoring hops?
Yeah.
Or do we want to leave the flavoring up to the vanilla?
The vanilla and the malt, right?
Yep.
So let's give them a choice.
Okay. I would say either more Belma.
Yeah. Oh,
or lemon.
Come at and that's like the trend now, right?
What do you mean?
I mean, because that would be like that.
Yeah, single hopped.
Right.
And I would say either put more Belma in it or nothing at all.
Yep. All right, we'll put that out there.
Will we ever see the C team visit other planes?
Oh, I guarantee it. If in fact, if you
go back, we kind of...
Well, they definitely touched some different stuff. There's been some implications around there, right? Consider this.
Consider this.
Right? Well, that's a great song.
It is a great song.
So when the C team, right now in the current part of the campaign, they are actually at the Acquisitions Incorporated. Oh my gosh, GM Rocky. What? That's a lot of bits. Jeez, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
They're working on that exact concept in my downtime. Planar potables. Exactly. Or planar potions might also work.
I like planar potables.
No, it's both amazing.
Yeah.
But they're actually right now in at the Acquisitions Incorporated headquarters.
The neon graveyard.
And as a result, they're able to see some of the things that prepare it.
Yeah.
And so one of the characters that I really, really loved, my Planescape character a super long time ago, opened up a shop. But
where did they open it up?
In Sigil.
That's fun.
His Sigil shop
Yeah.
was designed to help adventurers go to prime material locations. So it was like
That's fantastic.
Well, it was like language guides.
God! It was a travel shop.
It's a travel shop,
That's
but for
amazing.
interplanar. Because you're always getting these jobs. You're gonna roll into some place looking like a complete freak.
Yeah.
Like it can't happen.
Here's the clothing.
This is the
here's
type
the
of hat.
language.
This is the hat for a city.
Is it Gith or Yith?
Exactly,
You know what I mean? Like, how do you do it?
And so I put something like that in the Acquisitions Incorporated
That's great.
HQ that implies strongly that they do multiplanar jobs.
Yeah. As long as the planes are all actually just rooms in the DMC, they could be.
This is what they want, man. They want vanilla.
I like it. I love it.
They want
I
vanilla.
want more of it.
I'm not going to fight it. That sounds amazing. So we got that nil. Now we need that yeast.
Yep. And we were going for 18 on the IBUs, correct?
Correct.
Let's drop this down there.
Oh, Red Larch, thank you so much.
Okay.
So we're looking for the yeast that's going to be a yeast that is going to work with us, right? And not
Instead of against us?
Well, yeah, but also not go too ham. Like what they're telling us is that we're trying to chill here on the ingredients, We don't want to bring in something that's going to be like, oh, this tastes like a wet dog, but in a good way. Because you know those yeasts are out there.
Yep. So this is a really great one.
Ooh, yeah.
The San Francisco Lager by White Labs. It actually brings out the fruit flavor in a beer.
Oh, that could be really neat. Okay. What else you got?
We have the Bohemian Lager, which is
Oh,
clean, malty, and it's going to bring out, like I said, the malt flavor in this beer.
Which could be great for the spine, right? I love it. All right, there you go, Jack. Yeah, those are some delicious flavors. Niena wants to know if I'll be letting Amy know about this drink. 100%. Amy is way into these birds. I'll hook you up. A drunk phytologist wants to know if lighter beers tend to have lower ABVs by default, or is it just a ruse? Generally.
Yeah, generally.
It has to do with malt volume.
Yeah, generally lighter beers typically have smaller ABVs, but there are some light beers because you could just fill a beer up with a ton of Munich malt and it's still going to be light, and it could be 8%. So I mean, it's really all.
There's some golden ales that'll fuck you up.
Oh yeah. Oh
right?
Yeah, delirium will knock your socks off.
Long rest.
Yeah.
Not dark in the glass.
No, that was light as hell.
It'll kick you in the fucking teeth.
Yeah, long rest was pretty much like a golden coin, and that was 12%.
Weird. Graham Baxter's got a bunch of interesting questions. I've had beers that have an ash aftertaste. What caused that? I mean, generally speaking, any brewing guide is going to have a big section, typically multiple pages, about what they call off flavors. Without knowing the exact beer, it'd be hard to know. Typically the off flavors that you get are not going to be in that continuum.
Right.
Baron Timber, does the home office have local training manuals for teams setting up franchises in non-native environments? Absolutely. Hey, it's Dragon Breath. Eric, when selecting crystal, how do you determine which one? Assuming a little of 120 is equal to a lot of 30?
Yeah, it depends on where we are at the ABV, right? If we don't have to go high in ABV, then we won't, but we want a lot of color, we'll use a 120 because we'll get a lot more color without having to add a lot of grain, and vice versa.
There's a couple really interesting people want us to do something in this vein, and I think it's a great idea. So wood stain, which we haven't had yet.
It's still in the fermenter, so it's going to be really good.
It's great. Because we've had a bunch of those. We have like 3 in fermenters, just mellowing, ready.
Because we've had all this stuff going on. Like we've had 2 beers and everybody coming in,
guests and special stuff.
Yeah.
But a couple different people are like, "What about ice distilling wood stain?"
Oh, that'd be fun.
I think an ice distillation of wood stain would actually be. That's probably because it would probably be closer to what he did, right? Because you can do ice distillation, but then you can also do traditional.
Yeah, absolutely.
Traditional kettle distillation.
Yep.
Well, hey, so are we done with this thing?
Which one are we going with? Oh, San Francisco. Okay.
Yeah, they want to emphasize a little bit of that fruit. All right, now
we need a name.
We need a name. So this is for our young sparrow, Truth. Always holding it down against much, much larger birds. Is in a moth, 100%.
Yeah, we're gonna do it for Jim, or not Jim. Jeff No Magic.
Yep, Jeff No Magic is gonna be our non-alcoholic option.
And especially because I want to show Mike was really interested in doing sodas, so I want to show him how to do it because you can make some really cool soda flavors by actually combining. Like you can do a raspberry lemon, which comes out amazing.
Oh, no, you can make.
Soda making is really, really fun.
Oh, pecking order, lore, that's amazing. Mouse's milk is cute. Yeah, right, Atria? It's pretty brutal. Ooh, Flight and Fancy.
Avian Ale. That's actually really funny, Eisenmoth. My friend owns a brewery called Evil Twin, and he does his small batch that he gives to people to try out is called the Avian brand. Is his Avian line?
All right. Is he Pookie Man? Down with it.
Yeah, Evil Twin's great. Peak Truth. Blue. I love the concept of having 2 of these beers.
Oh, it's going to be a really, really
Yeah, I
neat
think that's going to be fantastic.
Air Force. Oh, Bird in Hand. Bird in Hand is good. All right, I'm going to ship this one out because Jack.
Brain.
Because Jack has to.
Yeah.
Jack has to type a bunch of these in and put them up. Any luck finding a method of getting a keg to Philly? It's the internet. It's the interstate laws.
Yeah,
right?
unfortunately, shipping beer across is not a good thing for
4
us.
or 5 more so I can have a flight.
Yeah, we're on it. We got you.
Nailed it.
Oh, exactly. A whole full range of Jeff No Magic sodas.
Right.
I'm not mad at it. St. Brian, hey, because it's been a while, what kind of food would go with the Sparrow Brew?
Oh God, that would
Chicken. Chicken. So
pheasant,
game hen.
game hen,
Well, something rich.
Corning,
Yeah. Cornish game hen.
Cornish game hen. Yeah,
I think with this you want salt.
yeah.
You want.
Well, I mean, if you think
you need the
yeah.
savory back,
Yeah.
right?
Because it's gonna be still very light, but thick in body, right?
Fried chicken.
Yeah. Oh,
I'd say I'd say
Yeah.
like a good spicy fried chicken.
yeah. 100%.
Yeah, Talpa's like, Jeff has been hit hard by that penguin. Pecked to death. Pecked to death. So, Talp, are you cranked up? Are you excited for your Spokane trip?
Wait, what? Talp's going to Spokane?
Well, Seattle.
Oh, he's coming to Seattle.
Yeah, the Northwest.
Is he? Where's he from?
Scotland.
What?
Packed. See? There we go.
Awesome.
Yeah, we will see you shortly.
This is rad.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah.
Now, pecking order came out. Pecking order has got a hold of this thing.
Is it? Oh, that's great.
It's good. Hey, so name it up. It's going to be super ballin'. Hey, Gather Throng, Precious Channel, thank you so much for coming. We had a chance to iterate 90% of our ritual today,
Yeah.
which is better than we have been able to do recently. We have 3 kegs just resting to get tapped, come out. A lot of good stuff we've made together. Super excited about it.